Treating a scoliosis effectively requires managing scoliosis when it's diagnosed throughout the person's entire life. And this is unfortunate because there is no cure to scoliosis. There is nothing, there is no treatment that can say, okay, the scoliosis is gone. You never have to worry about it again. Most patients are going to have to manage their scoliosis. Now, the only exception to what I'm saying is that if we catch curves relatively small, 15, 20, 25 degrees, and we can reduce them under a very significant number, meaning under that 10 to 5 degree number, and then those curves tend to be not wanting to return because they're so small that gravity over time tends not to progress them. But I still wouldn't call it a cure because you still have to monitor it. In every other case, the curve wants to worsen, so you're managing the scoliosis over someone's life. So really, when it comes to treating scoliosis, there's really no time that you're not looking at it. However, the phases of treatment vary, meaning normally most patients were doing a corrective phase, which can be relatively short. It can be sometimes 6 months to 18 months, where we're trying to reduce and manage the curve. And then we go into the stabilization phase. And stabilizing and monitoring is typically over someone's entire life, but there may not be a lot of treatment after that. It just depending on what happens to the curve, it depends on the size of the curve, and depends if there's any progression. And normally at that time, as we're holding the curve in this new lowered state, we only react to worsening to bring it back down to that new lowered state. So this can really vary on the person in terms of the size of the curve and how well they're stabilizing it.